topping up the scorers afterwards, and 11 of Dublin's starting team scored from play in that game. That's absolutely outrageous. I'm not sure how often that's happened in the history. And of course Dean Rock came on and lit it up as well. And if he can't get into that Dublin team, with the way he, like even his free taking is just sensational as well. And we see how many teams suffer for not being able to hit frees. Cork certainly did as well. I mean, in the total in the game they had 6 frees and they probably only scored a couple of them as well. So Mark Collins put one over. Luke Connolly of course scored a penalty as well, which was crucial. And a marked improvement in his performance based on the game against Laois a week earlier. So he was quite impressive. Dublin had so many goal chances over the course of that game. Even at the start, Con O'Callaghan was given a penalty initially, and then it was overturned the decision. But so many times they could have scored goals throughout that. Cork probably not as lethal when they got in there and had their chances. A couple of times they forced ones that weren't on. Brian Hurley tried to create a chance for Matty Taylor. Too narrow an angle really to be given it to Taylor. First half, Brian was in himself and he went for a shot when he could have hand passed it across to another man to pan into the net. And Dublin are scoring those pan goals just so regularly. I mean, they're not very nice on the eyes, but they're so devastatingly effective that if you're in those positions, you just have to do it. The inside line for Cork, which has been so good all year, Mark Collins and Brian Hurley, 2 points from play between them, both of those for Hurley. But you'd have to say the Philly McMahon, who scored 2 points on Mark Collins, who didn't score from play. He really did his job very well, nearly got a 3rd point at the end as well. And Michael Fitzsimons marshalled Hurley pretty well, but of course the ball isn't going in as quick because Dublin are so dominant around the middle of the field. Just in terms of that composure that I was talking about earlier in front of goal and giving the pass when it's on, the way Con set up Niall Scully's goal was brilliant as well. He just waited for the right moment, fake hand passed one way and then just fed it in the next way for Scully, and he slotted home really well. Also Kieran Kilkenny finished his goal really, really well, and I think the goalkeeper, Mark White, who did okay overall, the fact that he gifted that kick out to Paddy Small to assist for that Kieran Kilkenny goal as well, that was devastating. That was the 4th goal, and all of a sudden it turns what was a brilliant performance from Cork for long spells into a devastating defeat. Like, just to lose by such a margin, 5-18 to 117, that's, I mean, the only thing is they do have an hour of the game that they can reflect and say we were very much in the game for all of that. And if you think that before today Dublin had conceded 125 in 3 championship games and they conceded 117 here, that's pretty good going. I thought Kevin O'Driscoll was good in midfield. Liam Donovan and Matty Taylor, I thought they were quite good. As I said, Luke Connolly as well. Rory Dean didn't really get his running game going at any stage as well, and he's been so good when he gets those legs going. He's been really, really good. Sean White, bits and pieces, moving the ball around. You could see how much he tired when he twice dragged guys back by the jersey, and David Goff obviously wasn't happy with that at all. Just really, really good from Dublin, and at the same time, Brian Howard, he was okay. He actually didn't score from play, so it might have been 10 guys that scored from play of the starting team. 1, 2, 3. Cormac Costello probably pretty quiet as well. Yeah, but overall, Dublin's their scoring efficiency is unbelievable. Over the course of the game, they had 30 chances, scored 23, 18 of 23 from play. And just the way that they always shoot from the right position. I'll just show you. The red ones are the ones that they score. The blue ones are the ones where they've scored. That's the first half. The red are the ones they missed. Second half here, you can see it's same table again, or same sort of system. All the shots more or less right in front of goals or around the D. So that's the difference with Dublin and other teams. They don't tend to let you shoot from those areas, but they clear out the D. And if they don't have someone running through there with the ball, they more or less clear it out until someone is steaming in there and they feed them the ball, and they always shoot from the right areas. So Dublin marching on, but Cork, unlike Roscommon last year when they conceded 4-24 the first day, like this was a heavy scoreline, 5-18, but there's a lot to work with. Even like Tyrone All-Ireland final last year, they'll talk about how they were good early on in the game. That was maybe for 15 minutes. This is for the guts of an hour here. So Cork, good performances all year. Just the scoreline is really, really unflattering, but of course it could have been even more because Dublin created so many goal chances.